Okay, I'm here with Paul Bessems, and I would like to hear your thoughts on entrepreneurship in general.
In general, well, I've been an entrepreneur for about 20 years, so it's not easy to do it because well, you have to find out a lot of things yourself. But maybe if you can have some help from others who have been there before and made some mistakes, say, well, don't choose that road. It will be very helpful. And I had some people around me who helped me for some difficult questions, for instance. So I think one of the characteristics of an entrepreneur is that you're confident of yourself. And that's a good idea, but also there are a lot of things you don't know and you don't have to know. Try to seek for some help if necessary. It's very important.
Exactly. And are there any things where, when you started out first as an entrepreneur, that you wished you would have known before you had to make a mistake on not knowing?
Yeah, it's maybe more about the idea that you have to grow, for instance. And to grow you need money, and to need money you're looking for shareholders, whatever.
Yeah.
So everybody says, well, how big are you? But that's not necessary. An entrepreneur is not the same as a big company. And entrepreneurship is about having an idea and trying to transform that idea in something valuable for somebody else. So I think one of the things I learned, and now I'm back to basic for myself. I was an entrepreneur. I had a company with 50 people employed, and I was not doing my things. I was more managing. I was dealing with problems of people at home. I was not working on my idea.
Yeah.
Now I transformed that company in a network. So I connect to people, people I think they can add value to myself, and I don't need to employ them to work together with them.
And you call this kind of a hybrid model.
Yes.
In your talk.
Yeah.
Can you briefly describe to the viewers what is this hybrid model of companies on entrepreneurship that you're talking about?
Well, we know hybrid from cars, for instance. It's a crossing between fossil and electric. It's maybe also a stage to something else, fully electric. But hybrid organization, traditionally, we organize our work by doing it ourselves within the firm, or contract it out, make or buy. So that's the two choices we have, make or buy. But the firm, for instance, is very scalable but not so flexible, and the market is very flexible but not so scalable. So we're looking for forms, and hybrid is kind of form that's and scalable and flexible. So in practice, for instance, we have a shared information network via the internet that's very scalable. I can find you via LinkedIn and connect to you and work together.
Yeah.
And the people, humans, are very flexible. So hybrid organization is connecting people via the internet, for instance. And that's a form that will make us much more productive. We share knowledge, we share ideas, we share mistakes we've made, and the productivity will increase. And with that productivity increasement, we can produce some surplus time, we call it, and with that surplus time we can do things that really matters to us, to our lives, to our family, etc. So what I really do, focus in my work, is trying to make people more productive via hybrid organizations.
Yeah.
And with the surplus time that needs to be redistributed so that people have more time to spend with things they care about. So that's really my work.
Exactly. And what out of this would relate to a startup business? When I'm just now starting a business, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Can I somehow benefit this hybrid model just by doing it?
Well, what we need to do is to make the internet, for instance, more transparent, so that when I need something to, for instance, complete my ID, I need a certain expertise, legal or whatever, and I have to find you because I don't have that expertise. But the internet is not transparent at the moment, so it's not reliable, etc. So we really need to build up the internet again. It's reliable, meaningful, secure data, so I can find you. And if I found you, I have to do transactions with you. So we need to do some stuff, but the internet is one of the things you can use for hybrid organizations.
And when people want to know more about what you do, where can they go and find out?
Well, I work for the Weconomics Foundation. That's a platform for hybrid organizations. It's Weconomics.info website, and I have my own website, paulbessems.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.